Okay, it's time for a video update, finally. Since last time, I made it down into Damascus and stayed at Dave's place / Mount Rogers Outfitters hostel. And that was alright. They had a shower and a kind of a bed. And refueled in Damascus, got out of there the next day, headed up towards Mount Rogers and Grayson Highlands, and slept by a pond the first night. It was nice. We were all singing songs that whole day. But then, the next day, it came a really heavy rain around lunchtime, and we were out on a bald, and the rain was just non-stop. That's actually why I haven't had any videos, is because it's been raining for about 4 or 5 days now, pretty consistently. So I haven't even had time to take out the camera for fear of getting it wet or damaging it. So anyways, we were on our way up to Mount Rogers, and we were huddled in a bathroom at a road crossing right before the mountain, before you climb up to it. And there just happened to be a shuttle that came by for bikes for the Virginia Creeper Trail, which it runs right through Damascus. And it's actually, I thought it was a lot longer. It's only 33.4 miles, I think. And I don't know, I guess I'll have to do that sometime on bike. Looks kind of fun. But anyways, so the bike shuttle showed up dropping someone off, and we ended up hitching back to Damascus with him to get out of the rain, which was really heavy at the time. And got into Damascus, and everywhere was booked. It was late at night, so I mean, it wasn't quite night, it was afternoon. But all the hostels were booked, and there's no hotels or anything like that in Damascus. So we tried to hitch to the next town, Abingdon, to get a hotel and split it between all of us and try to get out of the rain. As we were walking down the road towards Abingdon with our thumbs out, these two guys in a pickup truck stopped by, asked us where we're headed and why we don't just stay in Damascus. And they tell us they have a farm we can stay at if we want to. So we all hop in the pickup truck. There's about 5 of us in the back of a little Ford Ranger. And they take us out just outside of Damascus to their goat farm. And this was a really awesome place. I mean, it was a work in progress. They're building a farm / commune for people. But it's pretty cool. Really cool place. They have goats, a couple of really big dogs, chickens, geese, a horse, and some other stuff too, I think. But their names are DA and Mountain Man. They've both through hiked before. But basically, they just took us in, and they actually fed us that night some burritos and brownie stuff, which was really good. And after dinner, they took us up on their property through the woods to a house they're building back in the woods, up through some pasture and stuff. And it's a house that runs on solar power, and it's got a composting privy, and it's a mess, but that doesn't really matter. So we ended up staying in the house. I strung up my hammock between some of the walls, and it was just a really cool place, cool experience, and they're really nice people. So got up in the morning and they made omelets and pancakes with the eggs fresh off the farm that morning, and that was really good. And talked for a while, and eventually they actually shuttled us back up to back to where we left off the trail. So it was really nice, really cool people, and definitely a different experience. Let's see, what else? From there, we climbed up Mount Rogers, about 5 miles to the first shelter, and made it there just in time, and it started raining really heavily again. So we basically just held up at that shelter and slept in the attic and had a good time there. The shelter actually had an upstairs, which was pretty cool. Yeah, next day we went through the Grayson Highlands, and I mean, it was raining the whole way through the highlands, so we didn't get any of the cool views or anything, but it was still cool. It was really foggy. Saw a lot of ponies, wild ponies, ponies getting wild. Saw some cows. Some other cool stuff. The rocks there are always interesting, and the balds, even if you can't see anything. And we stayed somewhere around there, and then we did a 20-mile day yesterday into what's called the Partnership Shelter. And that's basically a shelter right beside the Mount Rogers Visitor Center. Nice 2-story shelter with a solar shower and a sink and a privy. And so we stayed there. And you can actually order pizza at this shelter. So we ordered a pizza in. That was fun. And this morning we went out to Marion, Virginia, and resupplied and ate some Chinese buffet. And this afternoon we are doing 12 miles into Atkins, Virginia for, I don't know why. We actually started at 4 in the afternoon, so we're going to be doing some night hiking. That'll be interesting. And that's about it. The ankle is doing fine. No problems there. Gear is holding up well. I think I'll do I'm going to do the gear review video sometime soon, whenever I get a chance. And I guess that's about it. I actually got way too much food in Marion, so I think the pack is at its limit right now. 30 pounds, maybe a little more. But as I eat, that'll go down dramatically. And I think that's it. I will be making more videos. Hopefully it's not going to be raining as much, so I can make more videos than I have been. And I guess I will see you later.